Hello, guys. Happy hump day. I hope your week is going really well. I just want to say that I'm really proud of you guys for the work that you've done already with your challenge. However, I'm noticing that it seems like there are obstacles coming up that are holding you back. So I want to talk through those a little bit. Um, a lot of it seems to be time management and maybe being prepared, maybe not. So I want you to understand that this challenge, it is a change. So it's not going to be going about your life the way that you've always have. And so adding this in there on some level, there is another thing you have to worry about, another thing you have to do, and that can be really stressful when you're already really busy, already worn out, already exhausted. But I I want to talk to you a little bit about it this way. So there's so many hours in the day, and there's just way too many things to get done in that day, and then also not enough days in the week. So time is limited. There's only so much time. Now, the things that we want to do are infinite, incredibly infinite. There's always more work that needs to be done. There's always more cleaning that needs to be done. There's always another friend you haven't seen in a long time. There's also always a family member that needs your attention. There's always things. Life is going to happen. Your dog's going to die. Someone's going to go out of town. Someone's going to be in town. There's going to be holidays and birthdays and all kinds of things. So those things can't be reasons that you didn't get your workout in, that you're not taking care of yourself, that you didn't take the time to look at the lessons in there and make them happen for yourself. And those lessons, by the way, take like 30 seconds to read and 30 seconds to do. So there is no reason why you guys shouldn't be doing those. So at least learn how to change your mindset and learn how to love yourself better, because being unhappy with our lives comes from a place of feeling like we should be better or be doing better or looking better or something, some area that we're failing in or we're not meeting. That's where unhappiness comes from. So if you're able to fully love yourself and accept yourself for where you are, not to say that you get complacent or you stay where you are, but you're able to accept the challenges that you have, accept the strength that you have, accept where you are in life, and accept where you are in your heart and as a person, you're going to be a lot happier. So even if you're not getting the workouts in, even if you're struggling with the nutrition side of things, at least do those lessons that I'm posting every day. They're so short. They only take a couple of seconds to do. But even though it's really quick and doesn't take very long, the effects of doing those regularly every day continuously will actually change your life. That's not a gimmick. It wasn't a way to just get you into the challenge. It's really true. And I know it's true because I've been doing them. I spent the last 4 years feeling like exactly like what I said, like I should be better. I should be doing better. I should be more. I should be stronger. I should be smarter. And I completely tore myself down that way. And so with that kind of a mindset, nothing I did was going to be good enough. Nothing. It caused me to lose faith in people around me and to not trust people who really did love me. And all kinds of things. It caused me to not be able to keep a job. It caused me to feel exhausted all the time because always trying, but never really succeeding. So I learned through these little habits how to change the way that I see myself, the way I look at myself, and because of that, it changes the way that I look at other people. And because it was such a huge change for me, and I am so much happier now, not because anything else drastic has really changed, but because I changed, which changed everything else. It changed my relationships with the people who really mattered to me. It changed the way that I was looking at life. It changed the way that I look at taking care of Riley and how exhausting it is, and how she's a toddler and she asks why 50,000 times, and I'm potty training her, so we're going to the bathroom every 30 minutes. Do you know how much time it takes to go to the bathroom every 30 minutes? Not to mention also the times that I actually need to use the bathroom. But with her, we're sitting there and we're talking and discussing about it, and all of this would have been too overwhelming, too much, too emotionally draining for me before. But the energy that I have isn't energy like you get from food. It's or energy drinks or coffee or anything. It's a rest, it's a peace, it's a calmness inside of you. So you're not wasting all of that energy trying to figure out where or how you could be better. Or do you know how much energy it takes to tear yourself down? A lot. That steals a lot of your energy. And so I just want you guys to know that going through these, doing these little tiny lessons, they're tiny, but they completely matter. They so matter a lot. So at the very least, do those challenges, and then I want you to work on managing your time a little bit better for the workouts. So the workouts are about 30 minutes long. You could add in shower time if you need to. If you're the type of person that absolutely has to shower right after your workout, then okay, it's an hour. The whole process would be about an hour. But you can use things like dry shampoo or do your workout after you've left whatever it is, so it doesn't matter how you look anymore. Whatever, there's ways around it, but you guys need to be creative in thinking about, how can I make this happen? How can I make this real, instead of starting and stopping and it didn't work last time? Will it work this time? No, it will only ever work if you do the work. It's not the program that has to work, it's you that has to work. And so I say this with so much love, and I hope you guys are hearing that, because I personally know each one of you in this group, and I desperately care about each one of you in this group. And because of the changes that have happened for me, doing these things, I want them for you so badly. And I'm not trying to say that you guys don't already love yourselves or that you have some kind of a problem or anything. I'm just saying that I know that there's so much more, and I know all of you are feeling so drained, and I know that this can be a super huge reason why. So no more excuses about the program didn't work. No more excuses about I'm too busy. You're going to have to decide, because your time is limited. You have to decide. Some things don't make it in. Some things just don't get done that day. I go to bed every single night with things that still need to get done. It's life. Welcome to life. That's never going to change. So instead of worrying about the things that didn't get done, make sure your workout does get done. And take little doing things for 15 minutes has really helped me. Like, I'll set a timer and be like, okay, for 15 minutes I'm going to clean. And then when that timer stops, I stop cleaning. That's done. And then I go back to whatever it was I need to be doing, either spending time with Riley or working or running errands or whatever it is. But I set a timer. I'm going to do dishes for 15 minutes. Usually they don't take that long, but just setting the timer helps me, because it makes me feel like there's a deadline. I got to get it done. Folding the laundry, same thing, except laundry is 30 minutes because it takes a long time to fold and put away clothes. So just think about some of these things. Think about creative ways that you can get the workout in, whether it be getting up an extra 30 minutes. I know that sucks. I know it's hard to get up early until you change your mind about it. If you're getting up early because you know, hey, what I'm doing right now, the reason I'm getting up 30 minutes early is because it's going to make the rest of my life different. It's going to make going to work different. It's going to make the way I talk to my family different. It's going to make the way that I am with my friends different. I promise you guys, it will. It will. And learning how to commit to something and stick to it and be creative and fight for it, that builds a muscle that you don't see on your body, but it's incredibly invaluable, because there's going to be a time in your life coming soon where you're going to have to fight hard for something, whether it's classes that you're finishing, whether it's a job you really want that's going to be really hard, or maybe moving or traveling or whatever. I don't know what the thing is specifically for each of you, but there are going to be things in your life coming up soon that you're going to have to fight hard for. So use this challenge to make it happen in little ways. It feels like such a big change. It feels like something so hard to do, and your brain wants to fight against you for whatever reason. Anytime you make a big change like this, it's like the whole world turns against you. You get way too busy. You hurt something. You get sick. That's how it is. almost seems to me, I heard someone else say this and it makes a lot of sense to me, is that when you step out in faith for a change that God is asking you to do, it's like the entire world turns against you in a test. It's like God saying this change is going to bring about something hard. So when you push through all of this, when you pass this test, you will be ready for this next thing that I'm going to be bringing to you, but you've got to do the work first. So like I said, I know that was kind of a long lecture. I'm going to wrap it up here pretty quick, but I hope you hear the love from me, you guys, because I do. I really love you, and I want to see these changes for you, both in your body, in your confidence, and in the way that you see yourself and you see the world, because I know I've been exactly where you are not very long ago. But I'm telling you what I did to change it, and it is changed. It's changed the core and the root of who I am. So get creative, work it around, and let me know. Be visible in the group. You can just leave comments too. You don't have to just post your workout or your nutrition. You can just leave comments too. So leave comments in there so I know where you are, what's going on. If, say, something does come up today so that you really can't get your workout in and there's just no way. I understand that happens too. But tell me, hey, Tiffany, guess what? Here's what's going on, and here's what I'm going to do to still stay healthy. So today I have to go to this thing, but guess what? I'm going to park a little extra farther away, and I'm going to do as much walking as possible. Or I'm going to make really healthy choices at that dinner or whatever. But let me know what you're doing to think about it, and let me know what you're getting out of these lessons. Because if you're not getting something, then I need to adjust it. So let me know. Good and bad, good, bad, and the ugly. Let me know what's going on so that I can truly help you the way that I really desire to. All right? I love you guys. Have an awesome rest of your week.